Hello people, I am a self-professed former fat guy. Took about 3 months to transform to a completely healthy lifestyle. That's 90 days. I think you should try it. Once you get here, you'll never want to go back.
Just be a queen. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be a drag, just be a queen.
Hey, what's up people? Bradford here, and I'm coming at you live from an abandoned Turkish bathhouse on the south side of Chicago. No, I'm just joking. This is my house, the only quiet room I can find. So yeah, I was at the Whole Foods this morning with my kids, right? Having breakfast. I was eating like a $12 muffin that tastes like sawdust, but it's really good for me, so I enjoyed it. And my kids were like, Dad, you should make a video on how you lost weight and got healthy and show your friends in Chicago and Los Angeles how you lost weight. They sent me some emails. Hello friends, you all look great even though I can't see you. So where to begin? Where to begin on this journey? Okay, so we get home and we go on the YouTube and we're looking for like sexy grandpas, right? Fit in your 50s, sexy in your 60s, and man, there's some freaks out there. There's like a million videos. Saw this one guy, he's like, yeah, I was really feeble and I would have my walker and I couldn't pick up my grandson Billy when he came to visit. And then I guess he spent like 6 hours a day, 7 days a week in the old folks gym. I mean, you know, what else is he going to do? He's retired, right? It's either that or bingo. So then, you know, now on Billy's next visit, Billy's like freaked out. Who's this guy with pure white hair, right? I mean, he's freaking jacked. He's like, come here, Billy. He picks Billy up, you know, gives him a hug. Grandpa, let me go. It's too tight. And, you know, Grandpa's, this is a little senile. He's going back to those days in 1930 when he used to play for Yale U. Go long, Billy. Yeah, he throws Billy through the plate glass window, and you know, the whole family's freaking out. He's like doing the touchdown dance. So no, I'm not trying to do that. I think that guy was like roided out, roid rage. It's one of the signs. So I'm thinking, you know, healthy, vibrant energy. It's not about getting, you know, these huge muscles. You want to feel good, and one of the benefits of feeling good is looking good. So when you decide to become healthy or healthier, that's just one of the like gifts, the presents, the benefits. You lose weight, it just automatically comes off. And you don't even think about it. You don't count, you don't step on the scale, you just notice it. You see, you know, your tire deflating, okay? Wow, you see cheekbones again. I mean, these were under like layers of fat, like Homer Simpson. I was tired of being Homer Simpson. My kids coming up to me and poking me in the belly, make the sound, hoo-hoo, Pillsbury Doughboy. So I wanted to get back to Jean-Claude Van Damme. You know, I am doing a split between two Volvo SUVs going 60 kilometers per hour in Amsterdam. Oh, Jean-Claude! So I had to get back to Jean-Claude. How was I going to do that, right? I had lost my passion, my drive, my energy. I would sleep for like 10 hours. I wake up, I feel like, you know, I got beat up by a bunch of thugs, or I had like some night terrors from like the prescription drugs I have to take because I'm so fat. So it's like a perpetual circle of just, you know, feeding these ailments with prescription drugs and Prilosec, OTC. That's just the wrong approach, okay? We're just putting like a Band-Aid on a gushing wound. And that's not the way. We have to fix it internally, not externally. And we need healthy food that's alive, not dead Twinkies, which are, who knows what they're made out of. I mean, those are soulless little demon foods that, you know, we're stuffing our face. If there was an American food, if there was an American flag of food, it would be a freaking Twinkie, right? We're so unhealthy in this country overall. Now it's spreading to other countries. I was watching a documentary about Dubai, I think it was, when, you know, they were all healthy. They were eating natural foods, and now there's like KFC and Bob's Big Boy, and I mean, they're just expanding exponentially. Their obesity rates are through the freaking roof. They don't even know what to do. I mean, they're just like, I guess it's like a thing. They're driving up in their Bentleys and Rolls Royces waiting in the drive-thru at Mickey D's. It's freaking nuts. We gave that to them. That's Western fast food. Unhealthy processed food, that's not good for you. We got to get healthy people, okay? We can do it. So, okay, So yeah, so I asked my son, okay, so let's do the video, man. And he's like, no, I've got to participate in this Xbox soccer tournament, Xbox Live. I guess that takes precedent over my my healthy journey, my journey to health and inspiration for you, the people. Thanks a lot, son. You can't even find good help in your house. So I put an impromptu ad on Craigslist, right? And I mean, for a camera person, an editor, I don't know how to do that stuff. So either going to get a serial killer or someone who's kind of reliable and not, pretty cheap. And I got the latter. Hopefully, she looks remarkably like my daughter, and she is working pro bono. I don't think she knows what that means. So we better hurry up before she Googles it on her phone, because it's a rat when she finds out. No, I'll let you edit it and do all whatever you want to do. That's fine. I think she's like a little Quentin Tarantino-esque. She watches all those movies with me. Thank you. So back into Rhea, yeah, last year I was 46 years old. I was 240 pounds on my way to 300, and I wasn't doing anything different. It's just the weight. I still play basketball and swim and run and jog and ride my bike and pretty active. Kickboxing, boxing. So I was doing those things, but I was gaining weight, even though I was sweating and I was working out all the time. It's like, what's going on? So I figured it was my diet, my metabolism was slowing down. So I decided to approach it like, just let's change our food, right? We've got to change, just take the bad and replace it with the good slowly. Make small adjustments, slow, progressive. It's a lot easier that way. You won't fail. You can guarantee not to fail, right? Okay. So, I used to walk down the street thinking of Angelina Jolie, right? Like Brad Pitt. Why did you leave her? It's probably those 11 kids. That's probably why. So instead of thinking Angelina Jolie, what was I daydreaming about? I was daydreaming about Krispy Kreme donuts. Are they fresh? Can I go through the drive-thru? When the light's on? They're so good. Double Whoppers. Outback Steakhouse. Bloomin' onion, mate. So these things consume me, and that was a problem. That was a serious problem. I wanted to get back to passion, invigoration, drive. I wanted to be like the most interesting man in the world again. That Dos Equis guy? The one they shot into space. Not the new guy who looks like a Jason Bourne hitman. But, even though you're older, 40s, 50s, that doesn't mean you have to give up and just be regulated to bingo parlors and 4 o'clock buffets. You really need to bring your youth back, and it's just a matter of resetting everything to function properly, and that's all food, baby. That's all it is. You can do it. Sorry about that, folks. We had to cut filming. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's all these woodpeckers decimating my tree. So we had to wait till they went away, and it's a little darker now, but they went away. I actually had like a bunch of cats and put them out there and dress them like little Roman soldiers, and I could be like, Gerard Butler, and I said, go after those cats, like in 300. Yeah, kill the woodpecker. Make them dive bombing Roman cats. It might work. It's so annoying, those woodpeckers, every freaking day with the pecking. They're like Woody Woodpecker. They drive you insane. So anyway, as I was saying, you start tomorrow. Take Bradford's advice. That's good advice. I'm telling you, get healthy. So by mid-July, you should be tight and right? Feeling good, looking good, everyththing's good. And your girlfriend or your wife or the landlady next door, they haven't been on a diet. They haven't even tried. They haven't even noticed that you've been on a diet. You've just been, you've been doing healthy things, eating healthy things, and they've been making fun of you for eating rice cakes and going on 5-mile meditation walks and doing yoga in the middle of the day. So, okay, we'll show them. So it's a hot summer day, like 95 degrees. Go out in the backyard, right? Look for an X. Oh, by the way, lose a shirt. Put some Crisco on. You get that glazed chicken look. And the sun is beating down. And you got animals all over the place. Gazing like it's like a Disney movie. It's really sadistic and subversive, actually. I'm just kidding. But human and animal interaction, acting and understanding each other. It's like a parallel universe. So it's 2 o'clock. She's about to come home. So that's when you're about to get ready to start acting. I'll put some like Jean-Paul Gaultier, 60 Colon on, just in case this leads to something. It may. You never know. Afternoon Delight. Remember that song? So she walks in, and what does she do after a long, hard day of like shopping for shoes? Oh, you gotta turn on the TV. What's on? I'm Dr. Phil, yada, yada, yada. That's her trigger, right? So she's got to go to the fridge. And what's in the fridge? Her 2 favorite old, strange hippie men from Vermont. Ben and Jerry's, hey baby, we got what you need. Yeah, girl, I've been churning this all day. some chocolate fudge brownies she can't resist. Oh. That's what's getting her excited. And then she looks over and Tom, you'll be Tom in this scenario. Tom bought this 400-ounce box of wine from Costco. Oh, so let's get that wine glass, that mug she calls a wine glass, and top it off. So she's sipping on her Sauvignon Blanc, peering out the window. This is your cue. I want you to start, chopping that wood or carry the wood. Something with wood. Women like masculine things like carrying wood. So wood just has that connotation. And any way you use it, that wood, he's got wood. So she notices you, but she really doesn't recognize you. I mean, she thinks it's like the young Comcast cable guy, is laying some new line with his big axe. And no, it's you. So she's like taken aback, right? So she makes like a beeline for her Thelma from Scooby-Doo purple dune buggy, and she like heads straight to the mall. Where's she going? Where do you think she's going? To DSW? Ross, Dress for Less, Saks Fifth Avenue, Nordstrom? Mm-mm. Victoria's Secret. Yeah, that's the secret. She's going to gear up. She needs to step up her game. She's got to come correct because she knows that Comcast cable guy, Tom, has a big axe and he's swinging it, chopping that wood. And she wants to join in on the party, and she knows if she doesn't, go that route, she's going to be left behind in Fatty Town, Sludgy Town. She wants to go to Healthy Town where Tom is. He's vibrant, he's passionate, he's out there, he's doing stuff. Tom's breaking wood. So, by the way, Tom, when she's gone, I want you to get a plastic hefty bag, okay, under the sink, and go around the house and just start picking up all her clothes. Anything that looks like it came out of the 1980s Ukraine, anything from Eastern Bloc countries, you would buy at a flea market, nondescript, hideous designs, anything with animals tilted to the side, printed all about. Burn the Snuggie, by the way. And get rid of all those hideous clothing. Put it in a bag, get in your car. Surrey, closest Goodwill. 8.6 miles. Boom, you're there in 20 minutes. Hand off to the bag. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh. The guy throws it in the reject pile. Don't forget your receipt for tax purposes. So it's a win-win. So yeah, see, there's a lot of benefits. It can bring passion back into your life, your love life. You really feel just like everything is turned up, like the volume is turned up, like you're an equalizer with all those different bands. They're all getting turned up. And you'll see it. It has so many great benefits, very few drawbacks. Maybe giving up some of your favorite foods is one of the drawbacks, but you'll forget about them like a nightmare, like a night terror. That's how you have to approach it. Look at food today, right? Let's say you have a lab in Sweden, and you have these two guys, like Franz and Nimrod, and they're making a formula for a genetically modified pickle. Not any normal pickle that weighs like 200 pounds and makes its own vinegar. It's self-integrating, pulsating. Hey, Hans, yes, Nimrod, let's go to IKEA after this and have a picnic in the middle of the store. That sounds great, but first I need fax off this genetically modified pickle to Johnny Wayne in Hong Kong. So Johnny Wayne gets it. Oh, it's a big-ass pickle, what? So, they have like a 48-hour turnaround, and they have like 1 million pickles shoved to a shipping container. Take that shipping container, put it on a ship, okay? And there's like 1,000 other containers filled with like baby food, antifreeze, cocaine. And it takes like 4 weeks to get to Long Beach, right? And they unload in Long Beach, California on a truck. And a big fat guy in a porta potty, just eating a Subway sandwich. Brr, 10-4, good buddy. He drives those genetically modified pickles to Phoenix, and there's like a big rail station there, a rail yard, right? Full of hobos everywhere. So they're riding the rails, being free, no bills, yeah! What a way to go. And that train goes all the way to Schenectady, New York. Carol is there, and she's like, oh, these are the biggest pickles I've ever seen. So they put those on another truck that goes to a Kentucky Walmart, yeehaw! So those big-ass pickles sell out in the same day, but it took 6 weeks to get to in 15,000 miles. And you don't know what you're eating, man. You eat that big genetically modified pickle, stuff starts happening, a little twitch here and there, night terrors. You're starting to see 2 of everything. You're having delusions. Maybe it's from a genetically modified pickle that Nimrod and those freaking idiots in Sweden thought this was a good idea, just because it'll grow bigger and faster and be more sustainable to, like, you know, germs, like, get out of here, germs. But we don't know in the long term what it's going to do to our bodies, right? I think it's a very risky path to, they don't test this on, they test this on us. We're the test subjects. We're the lab rats. So we need, you know, Farmer Brown over there. Hey, everybody, I'm Farmer Brown. You know, I have fresh pickles and I drink a lot of whiskey. That's the kind of farmer we want. Not genetically modified in a Hong Kong lab. You know? So we want to approach local farms like Farmer Brown. You know, something that was picked last week and we're eating it this week. Fresh. Isn't that a great concept? Traveled like 5 miles to get to us. Farm to table restaurants, support them. Farmers markets, support them. You know, farming should be local and sustained and organic. So do the best you can. If you do buy regular fruits and produce, you have to wash them with vegetable or fruit wash. And organic too. It's just you don't want to put those pesticides in your body. You know, you don't want to like pick up a can of turpentine and just start drinking it. Or eat it like some tuna, by the way. If you like the monomers, you know, crack it open and drink the mercury. Or you can just have a tuna fish sandwich, either one. So we have to approach food, healthy, natural, organic living cells, not those dead foods that, you know, are processed, packaged, modified, flipped upside down. They have 90 ingredients where they should have 2 or 3 at the most. So we want minimally processed. Okay, minimally processed. We want the whole fruit, the whole vegetable from its natural state. We don't want to do too much to it. We don't want to hurt it. We don't want to bruise it. We don't want to slice it and dice it and fry it and wrap it in bacon and coat it in sugar and dip it in caramel and, you know, saute it and with flames. It's you know, it's fun, but it's not good for you, man. It's not good for you. Okay, start getting healthy. First week, baby. All I want you to do. Okay, this is what you got to do for the first week. Okay, I'm telling you, it's gonna work. Yeah. First week, breakfast is the only meal of the day that you have to eat healthy. For lunch and dinner, eat whatever you want. But just focus on breakfast for 7 days. At the end of those 7 days, I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to feel good. You're going to start getting that inspiration back. You're going to start feeling like Jean-Claude Van Damme every day. Every day is going to be an adventure. And if your family doesn't choose, or your friends or your significant others don't choose to go down that path, they will just torture you by putting like Oreo cookies and Krispy Kreme donuts on the table in front of your face while you're eating like a celery stick and, you know, pouring chai seeds over your oatmeal. And they're just laughing. Yeah, Bradford over there, what a wimp, yeah. So, you know, I mean, I hope not all families do that to their loved ones. They just don't care. It's torture. I guess it's the price I have to pay till they want to get healthy. You know, eating it 1 apple a week is not healthy. You already have to do this every day, people. But you'll get there. So breakfast, this is slow, progressive, gradual, easy way to go to get healthy. And it'll make the world a better place. Because you'll be healthy, you'll be happy. Mind, body, spirit's all connected like those Tibetan monks. Oh, but we don't have to like shave our heads and wear those, you know, those purple garb and live in a temple like 12,000 feet in the air. I mean, that sounds like a pretty boring time, you know, drinking green tea all the time and reflecting. I mean, that's good for a 2 or 3 day stress release, but full time, guys, how do you do it? Jeez. All right, so, you know, I'll make another video whenever I get a chance. Thank you for watching, and I hope everybody is well, and take care, and hope things are great. And much peace and love, and don't forget to eat healthy, think healthy, and make the world a better place. Peace and love. Bye. Ciao.
Stay thirsty, my friends.